Ridley, Ridley, Ridley. It's hard to imagine what started off as a bike painting company had created one of the fastest bikes in the world. With your pure line customization code, you can also make sure that your Ridley is the most beautiful. With this Helium, Ridley had done something special. Something that is the best of both worlds. The history of Ridley bicycles has started off with its founder, Joachim Ernst, where he dreamed of becoming the next Merckx when he was growing up in a little town in Belgium. After a few years of racing, at the age of 19, Joachim realized that his brilliance in the bike world had to be something different. Then he moved to be a bike painter. Eventually, he moved into welding and building the customized bikes for people to reflect their unique characteristics. After 7 years of building custom bicycles, Joachim finally started his own company called Ridley, named after his favorite English director, Ridley Scott. After its appearance, Ridley has become an innovator for the cycling industry, most well known for creating the tapered head tube that improves turning accuracy and also increase the stiffness of the whole bike. The tapered head tube had went on to become an industry standard. In terms of racing, Ridley has also achieved great amount of success. From winning cyclocross championship to becoming a winning bike for top UCI team Lotto Pseudo. From their in-the-field testing, Ridley has proven that they are one of the best bike manufacturers in the world. Now, the rule that Ridley follows to design this Helium is form follows function. Both Helium SL and this Helium adapt the same geometry design. They use a round tube that is similar to Cervelo's Scoble shape, and Ridley claims that the round tube is actually the strongest while carrying the least amount of material. The chunky chainstay as well as the tapered head tube help with stiffness and power delivery. Besides, this Ridley just looks so amazing. Now, the comfort for this bike is created by the pipe cleaner thin C-stay, as well as the 27mm C-post. The frame material used here is a combination of both 30 and 24-ton high modulus unidirectional carbon, which is a perfect blend to create a stiff and sporty bike like this Helium. Although this Helium is built for climbing and it is used mostly for mountain stages, some riders from Lotto Pseudo actually prefer this Helium to use for their cover races, such as the Tour of Flanders. So it is designed for climbing and it's good for fast speed, but it's also used for cover races, which means it is very comfortable. It is indeed the best of both worlds. The parts featured on this Ridley Helium is also one class above everybody else. The drivetrain featured on here is the Shimano Ultegra 6800 that includes the shifters, derailleurs, as well as the crank arms. The Shimano Ultegra is just very light, and they are faster and crispier to shift than the Shimano 105. Other parts on this bike are all come from Ridley's in-house Forza, and that includes the cockpit, the saddle, as well as the seat post. The saddle especially has a cutaway pattern that is similar to the specialized power saddle, which is very comfortable. Sometimes I wish that they could have used the Shimano Ultegra brake calipers, but Forza has been proven in the cyclocross championship, so they're actually very strong. And with the Shimano Ultegra components drivetrain, there's really nothing to complain about. It is a high-class, race-ready, light-speed bike that is ready to rock. This Ridley is a size N, so it fits any rider with a height of 175 centimeter to 185 centimeters. Without the paddle, this bike with everything components on it, it weighs only at 7.45 kilograms or 16.4 pounds. I understand that they use high modulus carbon throughout the bike and also lightweight Ultegra components, but how did it get it so light? This is a very complete bike, a very fast machine indeed. It is built for climbing, used for cobble races, so it is very comfortable. Now, it definitely needs some deep dish wheels. Not to say those Falcrum Racing wheels are not good. In fact, they're actually very light and very strong and stiff. But with a deep dish wheels, this Ridley would just look so much more amazing, in my opinion. Also, it will need a fast and fit rider like me. Ridley, you have built a complete bike, a bike that anyone can use to take on the whole world.